morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. Hope you're having a swell morning this morning.
Swell.
Swell.
Woo.
That's my new word. I'm bringing it back.
Golly gee willikers.
Bringing it back. Swell.
Swell, bruh.
Swell. Like, I'll swell your face if you... Never mind.
Oh. Not like me. I'm all swole. You're swell, I'm swole.
All right, moving on. We got stuff to talk about today. We got a lot of women in the news today.
Yes, it's Women Friday.
It's a Florida Women Friday for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing in a hood now, man?
Like the hood.
Wow, that's intense. Millennial.
You literally look tougher.
Literally, that is my favorite hoodie you own. Do not get a stain on that today. I'm going to be pissed if you do. Seriously, it's a great hoodie.
I won't wear it to work, I promise.
Okay.
Wait, I'm at work.
Yeah.
I won't wear it to my other job.
Well, your real work.
Yeah.
All right. We got a woman sentenced for DUI. I think this is the one that had to do with the Castillo incident.
Oh, no.
Man.
We've got our Florida Woman Friday story. We've got the story about the Castillo and the Marine expansion approval of a center.
Sounds like a woman. No?
Yeah. All these were done by a woman.
This is more than a woman to me.
All right, so we'll talk about all that and more. Right after I tell you about Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. They're, in fact, a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. I don't know why I'm doing so many David Hasselhoff pauses.
Yeah, they're...
No, it's not David Hasselhoff, is it? It's what's his name? Captain Kirk.
Shatner.
Shatner.
William Shatner.
That's right.
Oh,
James.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt.
It was so funny to see how mind blown he was after going to the edge of space, actually.
Mm.
You know?
It was
so weird
Yeah.
to see, like, Captain Kirk be blown away by space.
Yeah, it
You know?
wasn't his reality, and we bought into his reality.
Right,
Yeah.
man.
He was in his 80s.
Yeah.
I know. Is he still alive?
I think so.
I think he is.
Dang.
Fact checking.
Yeah, geez, Shatner. State-of-the-art service facility,
93.
91. Climate-controlled bays.
Almost as old as...
almost as many bays as Shatner is old.
That's it.
There you go.
Amazing. 93 for William Shatner.
All right, you got to step it up, Bozard. Shatner's 93.
We
You
need
only
two
got
more.
91 climate-controlled service bays.
No one's using that bathroom. Come on.
That's right. You got to keep up with Shatner out there because there's such a tie-in. It just makes sense to keep up with William Shatner at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They're the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award, which means they've gone where no dealer has gone before.
Oh,
That's Star Trek, right?
nice.
Yes.
All right.
One of them.
I think so.
All of them have something in there.
Anything that starts with Star, I don't
Yeah.
watch.
That's it.
The final frontier.
Yeah.
Not even Star Search. I won't even watch Star Search.
Dune 2
Old
nominated for
episodes.
Academy Award this year. Wow.
What?
Dune 2 nominated.
Dune 2?
Yeah.
Huh? What, did an ad just pop up on
I
your
didn't even
phone?
see Dune 1, did you?
Where did that come from?
Well, the Academy Awards were just announced yesterday.
Oh,
Dune 2's been out for a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought that was a video game.
Was
I
it
didn't
Zendaya?
even know it was a movie.
It's a movie. Zendaya.
Zendaya?
Oh, Zendaya.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's so hot right now.
She's fading.
Oh.
She was
got
hot
married.
2 years ago.
Oh, so it's like Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fading?
Yeah.
He seemed to fade a little bit.
What? What are these jokes you guys are making
I
today?
don't know
Why don't I
either.
understand them? Why don't
No.
I understand these jokes?
Ricky, you get the
I
joke,
got it,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Make a
Bozard
picture.
Ford, driven to inspire.
I'll explain it to you after our commercial read.
Bozard Ford Lincoln, they're driven to inspire.
All right, his skin tone faded.
That's what we're talking
Oh,
about?
Vitiligo.
80s to 2000s, he faded a lot.
Oh,
He
yeah.
says it too.
How did you put that together?
This I don't know, sir. This I don't get
I got
it.
somebody talking to me
Yeah.
here.
I'm feeding him
Jeez.
good
Yeah.
jokes over here.
Wow.
Thanks, Rick. That one
Wow.
didn't work.
His name's,
That one didn't work.
his name's Chuck.
Also, big shout out to Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy House, and I am powered as I am every morning. Shit.
Oh man!
You're proud of my shit? Oh, that's great stuff. That's Vibe.
By the Vibe Nutrition. Damn it. Why can't I get it right? I even sat there and felt the label.
You got
I felt
one
around
right.
on the label before I turned it around and
You
then
got-
tried to aim it at the camera.
Do we need to take another Pete poll on this? Okay, so you've got one this week, so we'll give you
Okay.
a tick mark. We'll see how far we can go.
Why am I not good at this? How did I get bad at
I
this?
think I got to put the hat back on.
Oh yeah, the hat is
Oh,
way.
the hat's off?
I took the hat off and it became too much.
Yeah, this is way better.
There we go.
Definitely.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you look like old Yogi Stoney or like or something.
Looked like the, what is it? The great yogurt.
Yeah,
Spaceballs.
exactly. The great yogurt
All right. This is our last show, everybody.
ever.
Of the week.
Ever.
TGIF.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all doing?
Weird.
Doing great.
Friday.
I just realized
Yeah.
the Florida man was up on the TV behind us.
Florida
Yeah.
Man Friday.
Florida Man Games Scouting Report Friday.
All right.
Oh, scouting report.
That's right. We're scouting all these Florida men and women now,
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
seeing if they'd be a good fit at the Florida Man Games.
Great.
Yeah. Question of the day, Troy.
All right, question of the day. Today is National Beer Can Day because today's when the beer can was introduced in in the 30s. And do you remember your first can of beer?
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember my first, I don't know about my first can of beer, but the beer that was the easiest to steal before I was 21 was, well, Rick, Steel Reserves.
Come on.
They were actually massive,
They're the tall
but
boys.
they were, but nobody really cared if you stole them because they were only 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
There was a brand called Steel Reserve.
Steel Reserve, 211s.
Oh, I never heard of that before.
They were
Like
malt
Natty
liquor.
Light is
it
as
was
low.
the worst.
Oh,
It
wow.
was
Worse than Natty
terrible.
Light.
really?
Yeah.
So it needed to be cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
super cold.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
God's sakes.
David?
I totally have one of those stories where my dad gave me my first beer and don't let your mother smell it on your breath kind of story. But to this day, I still have the bottle cap. Actually, it was a bottle, not a can. But nonetheless, it was, of course, Bud Light, something easy and light. But I just remember, and he was driving a country road, Route 9 in Delaware, coming home from swim practice. And he was just like, "You want to try your first beer?" I'll never forget it. I was super young. I should not have been drinking, but it was an awesome moment. But with my dad, yeah.
Yeah, I think I can remember my dad doing that, or somebody. Maybe
Sort
it was
of like
an
a rite of
uncle.
passage, yeah.
Somebody offering me a sip of beer
Yeah.
when I was pretty young, and I was not a fan.
No,
I just thought I was in the cool kids club now.
Yeah, my dad didn't drink beer. He wasn't much of a drinker, but
Oh.
you know, I was around the ballpark all the time, and ball players drink.
Mhm.
And so,
Yeah.
you know, some of my favorite players drink. So, you know, the guy who remember me talking about the 240Z.
Oh
The guy
yeah,
who
one
had
of my
the
favorite
240Z,
cars.
Who I really like was a big drinker, and it was Old Milwaukee. And,
Oh, Milwaukee. Yes.
and if you've ever drank Old Milwaukee, it's not even possible to drink unless it's freezing cold.
Right. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one wasn't freezing cold, and I can tell you, I never acquired a real taste for beer.
Yeah,
And
because
I
of
think
that.
it was from that
Yeah,
first
yeah,
moment. I was
Totally.
just like,
Yeah.
that's horrible, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I got it down because I wanted to be like with the guy.
Yeah.
I was maybe 10,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Have you ever done like a beer tasting or anything? Like, have you ever gone to
Yeah,
like Belgium?
yeah.
Like the beers out there are way different than they are here, but
it's wasted on me.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
It's wasted on me.
It's headache central for me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's beer's wasted on me. I mean, and I'm a wine snob too, but I mean,
Yeah.
like
That's another one. Yeah.
beer is completely wasted on me. I think the only one I can really stomach is like a Modelo,
Oh yeah.
but it has to be freezing cold.
Has
too.
to be freezing cold. Yeah.
But because I count my drinks now, I don't waste one of my drinks on
Yeah.
beer.
I mean, weather like this, I want a Guinness.
Yeah.
I was just like an adult milkshake.
Yeah. No, never. Like again, I just never really acquired that taste.
Yeah, I really didn't either, man. I'm not a beer fan. I'll drink any liquor you put in front of me, but beer is not my thing.
No.
What about you, Rick? What do you think? You remember this?
Yeah, I do. I've got the same old when I was probably 4 or 5, drinking a couple sips. In fact, I've got pictures of me holding them and smiling.
Nice. That's best.
That's young.
Honestly, yeah.
I have to bring it in.
It was in his bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no big deal.
But when I was 12 in New Smyrna at Ray's house, me and my brother and Christian, and we all got on some Natty Lights, man. And
Yeah,
you
that
go,
was the
yeah.
jam.
we
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
down to the abandoned house and hung out and drank and smoked.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, that's my story.
That's not unfortunate.
Seems about typical.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be curious to hear the crowd's beer stories.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think kids. It doesn't seem like kids drink the way I drink growing up.
No, we
There's
don't.
a
Yeah.
movement among young people to not drink. Actually,
Yeah.
It seems like that I know Mike's daughter has a very successful non-alcoholic champagne
Yeah,
champagne
Shiner wine,
company.
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like a thing now. It's
Yeah.
like, you don't have to drink to have fun, which I'm not mad at that.
No.
I'm not mad at it at all. I have to drink to have fun, but you don't.
Definitely. Yeah. I need a little something. I don't get crazy. I just need a little
I
something.
have fun when
Yeah.
I drink, but I
Yeah.
don't think I have to drink.
No,
to have
I
fun.
don't.
No.
No, not at all.
You've seen me fun sober
Yeah.
once.
Once every morning.
It'd be nice if you bring that to the show. I'm kidding.
Oh, we can.
We can. Oh, we can. Moonshine.
Good bar there.
You do. All right. Speaking of Troy, it's time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
Getting better.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. You now go to Rick for the traffic report.
Yes, sir. Friday traffic report.
Traffic report.
No snow, no ice, no rain, just nothing but sunshine and wide open streets.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
That's my optimistic flow of the day for you guys. Be safe out
Okay.
there. Yeah. No reported accidents, though, that I've got. No one texted me. No one called. Check the
Okay.
website. Nothing in our area.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Cool. Does anybody ever call or text you when there's an accident?
good. They don't even call or text me for any reason.
Okay. All right. Great. Good to know. You're in the loop.
Yeah. I'm out of the loop. The loop. Shout out Adrian.
Shout out to Adrian.
Yes.
That's right.
Adrian.
You
You're
nailed
on.
it. Nailed it. I love having Rick here for inside jokes from my childhood.
It's good though. Chuck has purpose. Talk to Chuck.
Okay. Thank you for that traffic report.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get into the news.
Beer chat is awesome right now in comments.
Is it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Woman's that old woman's was sentenced to 4 years for a DUI crash for injuring two near the Castillo de San Marcos.
Yeah, remember this?
Yeah.
The soccer players or something.
Woo.
22-year-old woman named Shannon King
Oh.
has been sentenced to over 4 years in prison followed by probation for her involvement in a DUI crash that occurred in January of 2024 near the fort. The crash resulted in serious injuries to two women, Riley McGovern and Addie Myers. King pleaded no contest to multiple charges, including 2 counts of felony driving under the influence, causing serious bodily injury, and 2 counts of felony reckless driving causing serious bodily injury. The court documents detail her sentence, which includes a combination of prison time and probation. On January 7th, it was about 1:56 a.m. You remember this happened very early in the morning. Witnesses reported seeing King's vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed northbound on Avenida Menendez. The vehicle struck McGovern and Myers, who were on the sidewalk. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office stated that after hitting the two women, King's vehicle continued into the parking lot of the fort, colliding with a parking sign and a pay-to-park kiosk before coming to a stop. Myers was later identified as a student at Flagler College, where she was a member of the women's soccer team. That's right. You mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, both women were in critical condition following the incident. A passenger in King's vehicle, Lamar Johnson Jr., also 22, faced charges of resisting officers without violence. According to the sheriff's office, Johnson refused to comply with law enforcement commands and attempted to create a disturbance while first responders were attending to the victims and managing the scene.
Horrible.
Yeah. An anonymous witness described seeing King's vehicle speeding and cutting through a group of 4 pedestrians, hitting 2 of them and causing the other 2 to scream. That was interesting that they would throw that detail in there. Hitting 2 and causing 2 others to scream.
Yeah, that's odd. We don't need to have that.
That is a
Yeah,
very
thank you
interesting-
for that emotional value. Yeah, there.
It's just an interesting detail. During the investigation, deputies noted the smell of alcohol on King's breath, and she provided 2 breath samples that were both double the legal limit. Attorneys for McGovern and Myers revealed that McGovern was injured while pushing her friend out of the path of King's car, resulting in her being placed in a medically induced coma. King's sentence includes 58 months in prison for 1 count of driving under the influence and causing serious bodily injury, with a credit for 3 days time served, followed by consecutive probation terms for the remaining charges. Yeah, man, that was really bad and really stupid. And
Yeah.
you make stupid ass choices like this, and you end up in prison.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. I don't know that there's much else to say about
Really,
that.
truly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my boys are this age, and I'm so grateful neither one of them like the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, because at this age, there's a lot of bad decisions, and I'm grateful that all my bad decisions didn't end up like this. And I'm sympathetic, but you know what? She has to be punished for
Absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
that's what that sentence reflects, too.
I think she has to be punished for
58
that.
months, yeah.
And the people around her need to see, okay, this is the consequences of these types of actions.
Everybody
these types
needs
of
to see that.
decisions.
Yeah.
So, when I was 22, I made a lot of bad decisions. I just hope the other girls are fully recovered. I
Me
know
too.
the trauma of that's never going to go away.
Right.
True.
Right. For them, for their families.
that's never going to go away.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so it was a very, very awful situation.
Yeah, man. For sure. For sure.
And I remember being very angry people trying to politicize this. So
I do, too. And that's, yeah.
so
I vaguely remember
that has
that,
nothing. Yeah, it has nothing to
Nothing to do with it.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
lady
remember.
made her
Yeah.
choice.
The
Yeah.
tragedies
Right,
of
right.
these young.
Yeah.
young
She
people.
chose that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a tragedy
Yeah.
for all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was gross. when
And
that
the parents. Oh my gosh.
Right.
happened. Yeah. They'll never be the same.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Let us know in the comments where you are seeing the best price for gas.
Good.
Yeah. Top of the list this morning. Looks like we've got A1A discount beverage,
Okay.
$2.89.
Doing great this week, A1A.
Yeah, A1A is
I
doing
think
all
they
right.
cleared the board for number 1.
All week long, were they
Yeah.
number 1?
$2.89.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like the Beatles of gas.
Yeah.
The Beatles of gas.
Number 1 on the charts.
Oh, I was wondering where that was.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of wondering, too. Yeah.
My jokes are just going over you guys.
They're just not
I'm glad the crowd's with me out
doing
there.
great. Your jokes today, Troy, are mid-grade. Mid-grade.
Oh my gosh.
See, that was as bad as Troy's.
Another one.
Impression
Troy's
today.
are really rubbing off.
Rick, I'm adding that one to our list.
All right. The Gate at Mizell Road, 297. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, 802. Jesus.
Wow,
They've lost it.
Kardashian gas.
That's right. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, 302. The Sunoco at 2199 North Ponce, 313. That's their cash price. The Shell at 2350 North Ponce, they're at 313. The Owens at 780 South Ponce, 318. The Mobile and Circle K at 800 South Ponce, 318. The Gate on US 1 North, 319. And the Circle K at 4564 US 1 North, 319 as well.
319.
That comes to us from, excuse me, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Whether you or someone you know is in trouble with the law and in jail, Chris can get you out or your loved one. Very
As
easy.
quickly as possible.
Quickly as possible. 904-822-BAIL. It's 904-822-2245. We got some live music happening today and tonight as well. Eric Groves at the Milltop at noon.
Go Eric Groves.
Yeah.
Sweeping the nation.
Smoke and Joe Shower at Mr. Chubby's Wings. Noon. Brett Blackshire at Bin 39 at 1. Taylor Roberts, La Cocina at the Cellar Upstairs at 1. Heather Craig, Trade Winds, 1. Dewey Vaya, Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1. Duran Baker, Pierre's Pub at 2. Joe Lee, Bin 39 at 4. Johnny Lawrence, the Florida Cracker Cafe at 4 o'clock. Joe Downing, Milltop, 4:30. Carry the Day,
Okay.
the Guy Harvey Resort at 5. Sizemore, Trade Winds, 5:30. Spade McQuaid,
Careful.
the Boathouse at 6. The House Cats, Shayla Moore at 6. Burn Unit, 904 Eatery at 6. Warm Unit?
Well, I mean, they're just warm. Could be burning.
Oh. Zaza all our jokes are landing today.
really.
Zaza Flamenca, La Cocina, the Cellar Upstairs at 6. Jesse Cruz,
All right.
Mellow Mushroom, 6 o'clock. Bad Dog Mama, Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Jim Lamb at the Oasis at 6. DeHarma. Casa DeVito, 57 at 7. Big Papa Fish, Casamaya at 7. Waylon, the band. Colonial Oak at 7. Taylor Roberts, Hilton Bayfront, 7 o'clock. Joey Anderson, Mayday Ice Cream, 7 o'clock. Joey sounds like a guy who should be playing an ice cream store.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Joey.
Joey. I'm the new guy on Blue's Clues.
Don't forget to tip Joey.
God, that guy should have never left that job.
What, Blue's Clues?
Yeah,
guy?
the original Blues Clues guy.
They're on like the fourth dude now.
I know this
Yeah.
sucks. The OG
That's what
was
happens
good.
in TV, guys.
Oh no,
They replace people.
no.
This guy was-
But I gotta
no,
say, they
he
never-
left.
He
I know.
voluntarily
Oh,
left.
yeah, he did. Okay.
So stupid. Like he does not have a paycheck.
Mr. Rogers stuck around.
Yeah, right. See, consistency.
So did Captain Kangaroo.
Exactly.
So did that guy I've never seen. Captain Kangaroo. What?
Yeah, it's true.
The
Yeah.
hell is that, a 60s reference?
Captain
Alright.
Kangaroo.
Our audience
Jesus.
knows it.
Yeah.
Well, 3 people in our audience know it. I guarantee you Josh doesn't know it.
No,
And Nick doesn't know it.
Nick knows
Nick
it.
doesn't know it.
my shoes are older than Josh.
Exactly. Exactly. That says more about you than about Josh.
Exactly.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. Joey Anderson.
God bless Joey. Got great coverage.
Mayday Ice Cream. 7 o'clock. Caleb Joy. They should switch names. Joey Joy.
Oh, that works.
That would be great. There's the E and the Y are
Joey
flipped.
Joy.
Joey Joy.
I feel like he has to sing and jump at the same time.
He's like, stop making my name cornier, guys. I would like to have a
Well,
grown-up job. In
He's
my
the
life.
one's playing at an ice cream shop, not me.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
We're not mad at it.
No.
Joey, do your thing, Joey.
Yeah, go for
Just
it.
getting going.
Caleb's going to be at the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club at 7. Rambler Kane.
Ooh,
Sister Abbott's at 7.
good.
Boogie Freaks.
So come again?
I like it.
That's what she said. Boogie Freaks at Arnold's at 7.
Wow.
Finally a joke hit.
Finally. Well, it kind of did. Davey sort of laughed.
I did know it worked. I was chuckling.
The Space Heaters at Stogie's at 9. Cottonmouth. Trade Winds, 9.
Woo.
Chuck and Elliot. The Milltop Tavern at 9. Mandala Music. Not Mandela Music.
Mandala?
Mandala. Prohibition Kitchen at 10. Well, that was a hell of a music list.
That's the list.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That comes to us from Fidus Roofing. Because your roof might suck and you don't even know it.
Right. You want it to suck in, not out.
You don't want it to suck at all.
Right. True.
That's the one thing in your house you don't want to suck at all.
Exactly. It's a barrier, roof protection.
So many jokes.
I know. I know.
So many
Don't try to make them
softballs
because
here.
we're not good at them today.
I'm afraid to say anything.
Where are you,
do it.
Hoodie? Come on.
I'm not saying anything.
Yep. You want your roof to be solid.
Yes.
And Fidus Roofing will give you a solid roof. 904-355 roof.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
Yeah.
All right. All right, it is the Florida Man Game Scouting Report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, 904-822 Bail. Florida woman arrested for misusing 911 over 30 times in a year. 30 times
She's
in a year.
been concerned.
I've never misused 911 once in any year, I don't think.
I'm too
She was
afraid.
very lonely.
I remember as a kid, though, I did call 911 and speak to the operator for about 10 minutes.
How did that go?
Oh, she was very nice. I do remember her being very nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think there was 911 when I was a kid.
Oh my God. You had to be like,
I don't think it exists. I really don't. I don't think it existed in the land.
for real?
For real.
I
think I was nice.
it would have taken too long on the rotary phone to dial 911 back then.
Wait. I don't know why they didn't make it 111 with the rotary.
But didn't you have to like use like Baltimore 654?
Yeah, that's right. They got on the switchboard.
Like it was
when
like
Troy
a weird,
kid.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We had what was called not a family line, but a group line. So like our neighbors at one point shared our phone.
That's
like,
so weird.
Mrs. Lomar, we got to call the doctor.
That's
Oh.
so weird.
Like she would be on the phone, and we could listen into their conversations when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so weird.
We had to do that with walkie-talkies. If you walked around your yard with a
Yeah.
walkie-talkie as a kid, you'd pick up some people's like wireless calls. their
Yeah.
wireless
Channel
headset
9 was
calls.
always the cops or something. Or maybe that was,
Was
a CB.
it?
Maybe that was
Ooh.
CB. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't remember that.
18's the trucker line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaker.
I don't know where we were at.
I don't know
Helena
either.
Alberta Thompson.
Somewhere around the 1500s with you and your non-911 world. Hello?
I'll tell you.
Send a horse and carriage over immediately.
That's right. We've got a situation here, and you may need to send the coroner out.
The coroner was the ambulance.
Right?
Yeah. See?
The funeral home hearse were the ambulance back in those days.
Oh my
100%.
gosh.
Yeah.
The long one.
Yep.
All right, so back to Florida Woman Scouting Report.
Okay.
Florida Woman. Helen Alberta Thompson.
God bless
Helen.
her. Alberta.
Look at her mugshot.
Oh!
What a beauty.
Ooh.
Marla Hooch.
I mean, I would tell her to relax her 11, but at that point, phew.
Wow.
She was recently arrested for the misuse of 911 emergency system, according to law enforcement in Marion County. Court records indicate that Thompson faces one count of misuse of 911, a charge that authorities suggest has been a long time coming. Oh, old Helen.
Pretty sure Shrek looks at her and goes, ooh.
Wanted some
He makes that
attention.
face.
Yeah.
Oh, donkey.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about her.
Donkey, let's get out of here.
She's all woman. Oh.
The Dunalon Police Department alleges that Thompson called the county's 911 dispatch over 30 times in the past year alone for non-emergency situations. The latest incident involved a call about knee pain. She was not deemed, it was not deemed a medical emergency by the responding officer. On December 31st, 2024, approximately 3:30 p.m., an officer was dispatched to Thompson's residence on Rolling Hills Road.
Oh.
It was a small town located about 25 miles east of Ocala.
Oh,
reference.
Is it Dunellen?
Dunellen, yeah.
Okay.
Worried, yeah.
The call was initially medically related, as Marion County Fire and Rescue had requested police assistance due to the suspected misuse of 911. Boy, they really got in on this.
Mhm.
They really went hard on this. The officer noted in the affidavit that Thompson is well known to the police department for her frequent misuse of the emergency system. Upon arrival, Thompson admitted that her knee pain was not a medical emergency at all.
She likes a man in uniform.
Yeah, well, obviously.
She was lonely.
Yeah, she was. And that she called 911 because she could not drive and had no friends to assist her.
Yeah. Shrek dumped her.
That's
I mean,
That is
ouch.
bad. I feel bad.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
No, that's just
Oof.
that's lonesomeness.
you should
Yeah.
feel bad, Troy.
Yeah, I do. I do.
and the Alice in Wonderland. You were real sweeping the nation this week.
Really crushing it this week. Put my hood up.
Please, yeah. An emergency medical technician familiar with Thompson confirmed that she had called 911 for non-medical emergencies 12 times at least in the past 6 months. Due to her history of misuse, law enforcement is now required to respond alongside the ambulance for her calls.
Let's get her a volunteer position somewhere. She just needs something to do.
The officer also recounted a previous encounter with Thompson about 5 months prior, where she was warned that further misuse of 911 could lead to her arrest. So she was warned.
Yeah. She wanted a spanking.
Glad it's him talking.
Well, I mean, she
Me
does.
too.
She really wants.
At that time, she had already called 911 over 20 times. Following her arrest, Thompson was briefly detained in the Marion County Jail and released the next day on a personal recognizance bond. She's pled not guilty to the misdemeanor charge and is being represented by a public defender.
Oh, here we go. Girl. Not guilty?
Thompson was arraigned on the charge on Wednesday afternoon. I almost want to say they took that a little too far.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I get it. You
She's
shouldn't
using-
call and misuse. You can't call and misuse 911.
Well, she's using a lot of resources, and
Yeah.
they probably just wanted to kind of scare her a little bit.
Probably.
Show her not
Yeah.
to do this again. Is
Yeah.
that the way?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I probably should just drop the charges, though. Let's
Yeah,
not
I-
take
yeah.
Let's not parade her into court.
Public
and all that
attend,
stuff.
yeah.
I think that's how it's going to end up.
Yeah.
So,
She paid
you know,
her
maybe
bail or
probation
whatever.
or something.
Yeah.
Let's let her move on. Poor girl.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Helen. We
Helene.
forgive you, Helen.
Yes.
She looked like a Helen.
She looks, like a
Didn't
Helen.
look like a Helene, right?
No, she definitely is a Helen. She looked like that bus driver that I let use the restroom at that time. Remember when she pooped her pants?
Oh, that's what the bus driver looked like?
Very
Oh.
similar coloring,
But that
yeah.
really is, she's got the typical MO for a lot of bus drivers. That's
Yeah.
she has a
Yeah.
very bus driver face.
Yeah, look, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said Goonies in the comments. I thought that was smart.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
She
people.
looked like the PE coach from Porky's.
Oh, you're totally dead on with that, Troy. Where's that? Let me pull that
No,
up.
I mean, I didn't see Porky's. But
What? How can you call yourself a man?
Yes.
You didn't see Porky's.
I mean, she looks like somebody you and I used to work with, Rick.
I thought the same.
You know who I'm talking about?
Not at Quincy's, was it?
No. This was the job that you got me after going to school for this job.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know the place you're talking about now.
Rick's like pretending to have these aha moments back there.
No, I remember where you
Oh,
worked,
wow.
or where we worked.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to so bad, but I don't.
I'll tell you after the
All right,
show. It's
perfect.
mean for me to say it
yeah,
right
she looks so familiar in a
Yeah.
lot of different ways, though.
now. Troy doesn't ring a bell with you at all for anybody we used to work with.
Oh, we used to work with this? No, I'm going to have to talk
No?
afterwards, too.
Wow, you'll know exactly when I tell
But you remembered Porky's.
So,
Yeah.
so we worked with this person?
We worked with somebody who looks a lot like that
Oh,
person.
okay.
Oh.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now that's all I'm going to think of.
I know. You're trying to do the
Yeah.
math.
Don't forget to remind me, because I
Okay.
will forget.
I'll
by
write
the
it
way.
down.
All right.
Yeah.
Ellen look-alike.
All right. The Castillo de San Marcos has become the first national park with a certified autism center designation. On
that's
January
cool.
15th, the St. Johns County Board of County Commissioners, Ann Taylor, representing the district, representing District 5, and Vice Chair Clay Murphy from District 3, participated in a press conference organized by the St. Johns County Chamber of Commerce. The event was held to announce that the Castillo de San Marcos has been awarded with the Certified Autism Center designation. This recognition marks a significant milestone as it's the first National Park Service area in the United States to have such a status.
That's cool.
That is.
Yeah, Blake and I went over to the press conference.
You
It
were
was-
there.
it
Oh,
was
cool.
it was very cool.
I saw a picture. Yeah.
Congratulations to Gordy and what they did over there. So it means a lot to those parents with autism children
Yeah.
and accepting it. And so there's Isabel right there. That's Ann.
And give some opportunities for families to actually do things and feel confidence within their travel, right?
Yeah, no, it kind of lets you know you're not on an island all by yourself.
Right.
So I mean, when we did our Project Autism, it was to help people get out and take their kids out because they get so isolated. It's just easier, when people are staring at you and things like that, and you just gotta get through it.
Yeah.
So and then this kind of gives those parents that confidence
Yeah.
and the kids the confidence too when someone understands them.
Yeah.
So-
During the press conference, Commissioner Ann Taylor emphasized the proactive steps being taken by St. Johns County to foster inclusivity and diversity. She highlighted the county's commitment to becoming a certified autism designation, aligning with its brand identity. Florida at first sight.
Oh, that's right. That's our tagline.
Yeah, it's an awful tagline. Taylor expressed that the initiative is a forward-thinking approach to creating a welcoming environment for all visitors, particularly those with autism and their families. Isabel Renault. The president and CEO of the St. Johns County Chamber of Commerce, I should have known that, was present at the event alongside Marion Pinecombe.
Said it with such confidence.
I know. That was the only
funny
reason why
name.
I'm laughing is because the way you said it with
I'm
such
laughing at her
confidence.
funny name.
You had a great confidence behind that. Yeah.
It's, Marion Pinecombe.
Very cool.
Sounds like pine cone,
But not.
but not.
Yeah.
Just almost not.
A comb. That could
Yeah.
work. Yeah. Made out
Maybe
of
it's
pine.
pin comb.
Oh. Could be pin cone.
It could be pin comb too.
The eye is short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pin. Pin cone.
C-O-M-B.
Could be Pinkham.
Pincum. Ooh.
Yeah.
It sounds like a blinker. Pinkum, pinkum, pinkum. Okay, David. Done. Promise.
You're doing great.
She's the CEO and board chairman of the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education Standards. Together, they presented the Certified Autism Center certificate to Gordon Wilson, State Park Superintendent.
How nice. Gordon.
Put in a lot of names that they didn't have to in this article.
Yes.
Recognizing the efforts made by the Castillo de San Marcos and Fort Matanzas in achieving this designation. The designation of the Castillo de San Marcos as a certified autism center is a testament to the park's dedication to accessibility and inclusivity. The achievement is expected to enhance the visitor experience for individuals with autism, providing, we already know all this stuff. That's great. That's good.
No, I'm proud of them going through the process, and we have 3 hotels that are starting the application right now. So the Hilton,
Cool.
the Best Western Bayfront, and the Renaissance. I'm sorry, the Hilton, the Renaissance, and the Hilton Garden Inn.
Which, real quick, it's like all the staff has to take some sort of like course to understand the sensitivities and things, right?
Yeah, they have to take it's whoever has contact with the public. You have to have 80% of those trained. I believe the trolleys were one of the very first ones
True.
to do it. They definitely are certified. And that's a lot of staff that has interaction with the public. So
Yeah.
I think they kind of worked with the chamber, and the chamber has a grant that helps pay for a portion of the certification too. So which is really nice.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
It's a good initiative.
That is awesome.
So that's why I wanted to be there to show the support. So
Cool, man. Glad it was a good ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Our last story today, the St. Augustine Marine Center is awaiting the City Commission's decision
Good luck.
on rezoning for major expansion. The St. Augustine Marine Center is poised to advance its expansion plans contingent upon the approval of its rezoning request by the City Commission on January 27th, just a few days away. The property in question spans 30 acres and is located at 404 Riberia Street along the San Sebastian River, approximately a mile south of the San Sebastian Winery. The rezoning proposal seeks to transition the property's designation from industrial and warehousing to planned unit development, which would facilitate the proposed enhancements. This is the boatyard, right?
Yep.
Boat
Yeah,
yard
it's the old Lours.
Yeah.
It's not the one that's near Asada. It's the one on the other
Right.
side near
Gotcha.
the ballpark down there,
Yeah, right.
across from the Gallimore Center.
Yeah. The expansion plans outlined in the article include the addition of an 8,834 square feet of office space, 6,000 square feet of commercial space, and 5,000 square feet of patio space. Additionally, the development would feature 59 parking spaces, 38 boat slips, 299 dry boat slips, and 3 service bays. Yeah. Rezoning intended to enable renovations and upgrades to the property, which is currently in a state of deterioration. That's true.
Yeah.
The application specifies that the restoration and renovation efforts will commence as a single phase shortly after the approval of the ordinance and will be completed within a reasonable time frame. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it says it's 30 acres, but it's only about really less than 15 that's actually dry land, because that includes the marsh and some of the other things. So that
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, there's 30 acres," but it actually includes
It's the wetlands.
out there in the actually part of the intercoastal itself.
So what's your prediction here? Do you see some pushback at all? Like, well, I mean, you got anything? What your friends are going to say?
The only thing I have some concerns about is the concurrency, the travel on Riberia, where it comes together with King.
Oh, true.
So that's the only concern I have at that light
Yeah.
on how that's going to affect that. With I don't know. Currently, I mean, it's operating as a business, and at 5:00 it gets a little backed up when that yard kind of lets go of work. But it's always been kind of like that. So I don't know if this is better or worse for the traffic pattern. I don't know how those studies play out.
Yeah, even that little cheat street, you know what I mean? I'm talking about next to the cigar building.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that's even getting backed up nowadays.
So that's the only thing I'd like to see. You know,
Sensitivity
I don't-
around,
I
yeah.
don't like losing businesses to residential, so I'm glad there is some type of retail component. So
More shuttles?
yeah, I don't think that's.
There's no answer. No one has an answer.
So, like I said, I don't know if it's a net positive or or negative to the traffic pattern. So I'd have to see that before I go, oh, okay, I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know enough about it.
All right. Well,
I took way too long to say.
You can dive into that
you
further.
did, yeah.
I took way too long to go.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. You available for the afternoon show?
Yeah.
All right, man. How do you want to check the comments?
On this Freaky Friday, I will find my way through our followers. I lost it.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Troy.
I can't wear this hoodie again.
F. Just
can't-
brings the, like, yeah.
It's destroyed my IQ by wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, it has. You're not a hoodie guy.
Yeah. Nope, can't pull it off.
All right, as you do that, I'm going to remind everybody that Bates Hewitt and Voigt is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from all the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing that for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson, St. Augustine's premier agent, and offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, our friends at St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises. If you are looking for the perfect custom or prefab portable building, look no further than St. Augustine Handy House. Been here since 1988, right there off of State Road 16. And they can help you with your shed, your barn, your office space, your carport, all of it and more. They are the best in the business here in St. Johns County. They're open 9 to 5 on the weekdays, 9 to 1 on Saturday. Give them a call and let them do all the work for you. Just pick out what you like. 904-823-9092. What you got, Troy?
All right. First off, you're doing great.
Oh.
Wawa was at $327. Costco was at $289. Get out there and check out the Jimmy Jam website for Troy, by the way.
Not
guys,
you.
You guys were very sneaky yesterday afternoon.
We didn't do that to be sneaky.
No, it just so happened that
You
it was
guys did
epic.
do that to be sneaky.
No, we didn't.
Don't you even try
No,
it.
for real.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's Troy. It's young Troy who took a really
Yeah.
nasty injury to his leg
Ankle.
while volunteering at Jimmy Jam.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Troy, you're in an age where if you would have done this, you
I still
might
would be
be
in
in
the hospital.
mortal danger.
I still would be in the hospital. So, a great the beer question today. There was amazing beer talk out there. So many awful beers were named.
Yeah.
But it was just a fun day in the comments. Even though we kind of sucked here.
Mid.
Yeah, we were mid. We were pretty mid today.
So mid.
Pretty mid today.
Speak for yourself,
But they-
guys.
Yeah, I
No,
was
you were
great.
pretty mid today too, Rick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's better than I usually am. Thanks.
All right. That comes to us from, that was Stoidem Stat? Was that Stoidem Stat?
No,
That
I
wasn't
haven't done
Stoidem
Stoidem
Stat.
Stat
All
yet.
right, do Stoidem Stat.
All right. Stoidem on this day in 1972, a Japanese soldier was found. All right. The war ended in 1945. A Japanese soldier was found in Guam, in the jungles of Guam, still thinking that the war was going on. He was a Japanese holdout. His name was Soshi Yokoi. But the weird thing is as I started to read into this story, he wasn't the last one found. 2 years later, he had been hiding for almost 27 years after Guam got taken back over by the United States. He wasn't the last one found. The last one found was in 1974, who had been in hiding for almost 31 years and hadn't seen another human being for 31 years.
Wow.
So it was a real interesting read doing what's called, if you just Google Japanese holdouts from World War II.
really?
It's incredible, some of the wild stories that are involved in this. But I just, it's a whole total Robinson Crusoe type situation. So, but this guy was in there for 28 years.
Golly.
You'll want to be eating St. Augie's Pizza for 28 years. It's that good.
That
Right
is
in
the
between
truth.
Riberia and ML King. Check it out today. Plugs, guys.
All right, plugs. I went to Augie's last night after Bollocks. If you didn't catch last night's Bollocks, it was a real fun show. Amanda was in there with us, and Lenny, we were talking about the history of currency, and there was some really fun stuff in the Bollocks show if you get a chance.
Sweet. Davey?
I think everybody have a great weekend, and we've got surprises up our sleeves, so can't wait to see you soon.
Oh, sweet. See you soon. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.